Hello, family. I'm here today and I would like to talk about how I healed myself. With something very simple as a change of diet. There was a chapter of my life where my left breast is where I had this. It started out as a pea-sized shape and it broadened to the size of a chestnut. And to make a long story short, I don't want to get into the word that I would, call this because I don't want to get my video taken down. But whether my video gets taken down or not, it will not stop me from making videos about this subject. Okay, where was I? I was talking about my left breast, where this tumor, this cyst, whatever you want to call it, was happening inside my body. And a simple change of diet cured me, healed me. Is non-existent today. I stopped eating meat. And this is when I noticed that this cyst started disappearing. And at the time, I wasn't, I didn't stop eating meat because of this. I just stopped eating meat because I felt like it wasn't right for me. So I really want to make this video today because I believe sometimes that I went through that situation. God brought me through that situation so I can help someone else that might have experienced or maybe going through something that I went through. To let you know that it's not too late. It's never too late. Just a simple change of diet will get rid of, pretty much any issue that you're going through. A friend of mine, he was having a problem, ongoing problem with his neck, an issue, and I think the doctors were talking to him about maybe, going inside his neck, surgery. And I told my friend, before you decide to go with the surgery, just simply fast. Fast is very powerful, fasting. The doctors don't talk about fasting, and I'm not here to give any type of medical advice. I'm just here to share with you something that I've experienced and it worked for me. And I know it can work for you too. Just a simple diet change. Getting rid of processed food and eating more natural foods. Stepping away from the meat. And if you don't want to get rid of the meat, get rid of the processed meat. Things like sausages, the ham, anything, the mechanical meat. Anything that pretty much comes in a package and went through some type of chemical process to create that meat. Processed meat. It can be Spam, it can be Vienna sausages, any type of processed meat. Processed foods also. This is what healed me, is eating natural foods. And it doesn't have to be organic foods. I wasn't eating everything organic when I healed myself. I was just eating natural foods. I wasn't eating anything processed. And once I stopped the meat, I stopped the processed foods, then I began to cut out at least, I'm going to say 80% of the sugar that I was consuming. But this cyst, this tumor, when I tell you, when I quit eating the meat, it downsized at least 50%. And I would just like, to share that with you, because there's nothing wrong with us. Just a simple change of diet will change your world, change your life, change your mindset, and just do amazing things for us. The food that we're eating is not food, it's chemicals. Mostly sugar, because even if it's not sweet, it still contains sugar. And this is the reason for all the diabetes that has sprung up out of nowhere. Because if you're not reading the package or educate yourself, you're still consuming sugar. Sugar is in everything. Refined sugar is the devil. I'm just going to say it. And also, a change of diet is what cured me. I got into meditation. I stopped the gossiping. I stopped being angry. I stopped holding the grudges. I became forgiving. So all of this contributed to my healing, because the food was unnatural. I also was putting out all this negativity and, gossiping and angry, holding grudges, holding resentment towards others, judging others. All of this is unnatural to the human body, which is our temple. Getting rid of this is what healed me. We are divine beings, which is love. That is what God created us to be. We're just out of alignment. And once you start working on yourself, getting rid of the toxic foods, getting rid of the toxic emotions, the toxic patterns, your body heals by itself. This is what they don't want you to know. Doctors don't talk about fasting, because if they talk about fasting, you may stop taking the medication that they want you to take every single day. So I just want to say, our bodies heals itself naturally, just putting the right things inside of it. Natural things like positivity, more fresh natural foods. And it doesn't have to be organic. I don't believe in the organic hype. With all the chemtrails being sprayed in the skies, how can anything be organic? It may have less pesticides. It was probably grown with less pesticides, okay? But I don't go for the organic crap. It's just for them to make more money. Heal yourself. Heal yourself by yourself, just by eating natural, refraining from the meat, refraining from the processed foods, refraining from the refined sugar, refraining from the toxic behavior, toxic habits, toxic language. We are divine beings, and we're here to forgive each other, to be grateful for what we already have, not judge one another, and become one. So hopefully this video can help someone that might be going through something, and they may think that it's too late or it's the end of the world. It's never too late. It's never the end of the world. Just a simple change of diet, eating more natural, would change your life. And right now, there's a lot going on with the media, social media. Don't be distracted, folks. Don't be distracted by the circus that's taking place right now. Work on yourself. And with that being said, I love you and thank you for watching my video.